Another day, another video. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Today we're watching the Vampire Diaries. This is episode 13 of season 3. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the series so far. The first 2 seasons have been uploaded, as well as the first 12 episodes of this season. Now, last episode, man. I'm starting at the very end. Elijah is back, mate. Elijah, sick guy, back. Took one of Klaus's guys out, one of his werewolves, and that stemmed from Damon. You know, in that episode, pretty much, yeah, it was fascinating because Bonnie went to try and find a real birth mother, which actually did, and she found out that she's been bringing up a different kid, somebody else's, and she was saying that she, in the past, she had to do a really big spell to protect them in Mystic Falls, and pretty much lost all the powers, and she had a chance to start a new life somewhere else and be a different person without all the powers, and she took it, and she ended up getting with somebody who passed away, but she ended up raising a kid. And it was just interesting because I was saying, well, I wouldn't really accept that apology for Bonnie because she had a kid and she knew it, and Bonnie kind of didn't accept it as well, which is fair play. But what was interesting is Klaus had sent somebody there to compel them prior to them arriving. And the guy, he ended up going outside, shooting Stefan with a shotgun. It had wooden bullets, and then tying Delena up. And then the mum ended up, I think, injecting Bonnie in her neck and kidnapping her because she wouldn't give information about where the coffins were. Took it to the guy that obviously compelled him. He was saying, mate, you better find the information, otherwise he's compelled that guy to shoot himself in the head. So then she texted something on her phone saying, tell her friends and give it to Bonnie, and she had a look, and she must have released the information because Klaus then went to find the coffins. Damon was there. Klaus was laughing, saying, I'm going to find out, you know, I was always going to find it at some point. And the witches ended up showing the coffins because Klaus, he threatened the witches. He said, you know, you may be dead, but you've got 1,000 descendants of your family still alive, and I'll go after every single one of them and kill them, which is interesting. And obviously the witches, they crapped it off one little threat like that and released the coffins. Well, the interesting thing is they only released 3 of them because Damon's took the 4th coffin and put it somewhere. We've not seen where that's gone. And Klaus, he said to Klaus, mate, that's like my leverage, you know. Something tells me that whatever's in that coffin means more to you than family. It definitely does. I'm saying it is what Bonnie seen in a dream, and it is, in fact, Klaus, which I don't know how it's Klaus. I have no idea, but that's what I'm rolling with. Bonnie's strong, and I believe in Bonnie, so that's what I'm rock and rolling with. But it was interesting because at the very end, obviously, he's got his coffin's back, he's wheeling them in the room. Stefan's come in after, well, Elena actually had a chat with him when she took the wooden bullets out of his chest, and she was saying, look, I've kissed Damon. And Stefan looked absolutely devastated, to be honest. And I might have gone a bit, I wouldn't say I've gone a bit too far, but I was saying I no longer want Elena to be with Damon because I want someone to be with Damon for being Damon and not just because he's the second choice. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like she still really wants Stefan. No matter how bad it's been to her, she's still really drawn to him. And I think Damon deserves somebody who just wants to be with him as #1 priority. So I'm tossing and turning now with them. I was buzzing, so happy, so happy when he kissed. But then her face after they initially kissed, I think he even said in the end of that episode that I'm not sure she was all in because before they kissed, Damon released information about Stefan that he did have a bit of humanity and he was the one that actually saved him from dying. That was the reason why Klaus got free. And then obviously later on in this episode, she had a little heart-to-heart with Stefan. Stefan looked like he was devastated when he found out about the kiss. And I just feel like she still wants to be with him. So yeah, it's just not a good, it's good vibes really in terms of the Damon and Elena relationship. But it can progress, you know. Start the season, really wasn't for it. Progress later on, I was really for it. But then a bit of information's released and now I'm dwindling away. But it doesn't mean that it's not, it can't, you know, ignite. Funny storyline, obviously, with Caroline's dad. He is trying to help Tyler control himself so he's not sired by Klaus. He ended up attacking him. And Alaric's new girlfriend, she reveined Damon, took some of his blood, and, you know, they thought that she was a person that's probably killed her ex-boyfriend, but she was saying, look, the reason what I do is I take these blood and I put it in people. I'm a doctor, but I don't like seeing people die. So she tries to help people, which is pretty good, actually. And obviously Bill, he ended up saying to Tyler, mate, this was only phase 1, you know, you attacked me, but you've transitioned one time, but we've got to still keep going after it until you're completely free so that I know my daughter's safe. So what a great guy he is. But it is just interesting because, like I said, Klaus at the very end got his coffins back, his guy stood there, he's talking to him, and then boom, heart's ripped out, drops to the floor. Elijah stood there. Oh, can't wait, man. Exciting. He's like my second favourite, literally, so far. I actually didn't put Klaus in my tier order. He's probably up there as well, but I really do love Elijah. Fantastic character, and I want to see him more. Been waiting for it. I want to see actually all 3 original. That's probably why I have to watch the show, the originals after season 4. But I want to see all of them in the present timeline. There's always 1 alive, 1 dead, 1 alive, 1 dead. You know, 2 alive, 1 dead. So I just want all of them back. I can't wait for today's episode. So excited. If you guys are too, please smash a like and a button. Really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for clicking on my video. Really do appreciate it. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
So it wasn't you that removed the dagger.
But I kept my word. I reunited you with our family.
Don't let me do this to you again, Elijah.
He sort of dagger out of someone.
You'll have Cole to deal with.
Cole.
Michael is dead. Killed him.
Why do our family remain in these coffins?
Because of Stefan Salvatore. Things that you do not know about our past. I'm ready to tell you now. Always and forever. To stand by my side. Be my brother. You, our family, will be whole again.
Always and forever. You know, the interesting thing is, he said it was an oath to him. No, I didn't. I mean, I might have misread that situation when it happened, but I thought it was just a bond between them all, not directly towards Klaus. So that is interesting.
I told you don't have to feel guilty about inviting Meredith over here.
But I do feel a little guilty for whiskey dialing her.
No. You didn't. Sheriff Forbes, hi.
I assume you both heard our medical examiner was murdered. Someone drove this stake through his heart.
One of the set from your parents' lake house.
Forensics ran it for prints.
Delena's.
Yours.
Prime suspect. Well, why don't you just ask Rick? Doctor had access to the weapon.
Speakerphone, dick.
First suspect's Rick's boyfriend, and Rick saw them fighting.
It's not Meredith.
Got weapons everywhere. Here, the school, my loft. Hey, where are you?
He with an old friend. Favorite original?
In my jacket pocket.
Oh, yeah. Together, plot the destruction of your brother. Was I right to indagger you, or are we gonna have a problem? Well, I'll start with an easy question. Klaus' killing weapon could be magically sealed in a mystery coffin.
Bob, we don't have much time.
Sorry, Stefan, but I didn't have a choice.
That's the one that's sealed?
Yep.
Vampires can't get in. I think it's a pretty safe bet you're on Klaus's hit list. Time's ticking. Won't be long before Klaus calls his hybrids to find that coffin and scrape out whatever magic you have left.
Go on, Stefan. Is it me, right? I cannot be the only one that does not trust Bonnie's mum. I don't trust her at all. I don't care whatever she says. I don't trust her.
I need to talk to you. Did you kill the medical examiner?
Why would you think I did that?
I don't want to believe any of it, Stefan.
But you had to ask me anyway. Did you ask Damon?
Oh, I like it. I liked that. Honestly, I did like it. I did not suspect that to come out of his mouth.
You think you can get him to be a little more grateful? He spent half the night threatening to get my medical license revoked and his whole life hating vampires. Yeah, he made that clear. I signed his discharge papers late last night. Just to shut him up. That's gotta be hard when your dad hates the one thing you can't change about yourself. Tell your dad I said you're welcome.
I don't trust her either. Literally, I am not a trustworthy person, me. I don't trust that woman, Bonnie's mum. I don't trust this doctor.
Not here. He was already discharged. Sure, Lark's not dating a total psycho.
He's my family. I have to look out for him.
I like that line.
What? My dad's phone.
I can hear it. Has he got an iPhone? Wait, what? Been well killed.
Oh my God. Don't be dead. Don't be dead. Daddy.
Someone's going around killing people.
He has vampire blood in his system.
When I was saying she's injecting people with the vampire blood, yeah, I think I did say it, like, she can accidentally be literally transitioning people into vampires, because if it don't work and they die, they got it in the system and they all come back alive. If I didn't say it, I was thinking it 100%. I'm sure I did say it. So that's interesting. Again, it's a chance that he's going to transition into something that he hates the most. I think we've had that before as well. I can't remember. But I wonder if he's going to be either strong enough mentally to resist the transition, or he's just... but if he does that, he might die. Or maybe this is the first person that we see that decides not to transition and just dies.
About a mother who thought she might lose them, so she turned them into vampire. One of them is Klaus.
What was this? It's a spell I used to seal Michael in the tomb.
We're trying to open something.
Means to bind it, you need 2 generations. 2 keys to a safety deposit box.
Unseal it. If we did it together.
Elijah and I have scheduled a very old-fashioned sit-down with you and Klaus. All we're doing is buying a little time to give our wicked witches a chance.
So you unleash an original to help him out.
Undaggering Elijah was smart.
Put us over the last time you promised to help us kill Klaus.
Yeah, and the way you've been acting, I trust him about as much as I trust you.
He just needs to get the Elena shit out.
About me kissing Elena.
Yeah.
We're going to negotiate a fake truce, and I don't want your attitude screwing it up.
No matter how much you hate Damon or hate Stefan, what was just laid out on the line there was absolute facts. I don't know whether to trust Elijah, to be fair. Like, it was a smart move in the instance where Damon pulled it out. That was smart. But then as soon as he's got out of bed or he's awoke, the information that Klaus has given him, again, he means family more than anything, doesn't he? So it turns out it was a good idea, transitioned into a bad idea, personally.
Come lay down and just relax.
I can't, I'm too wired.
Mr. Forbes, did you see your attacker?
In the meantime, we need to get you some blood.
If you don't feed and finish the transition into a vampire, then you'll die.
And that's what I'm prepared to do.
You mean, did I steal evidence from a crime scene? Yes.
Meredith knew where it was.
That doesn't mean she stole it.
His car was at the Wickery Bridge fundraiser. The night her ex-boyfriend, the medical examiner, was killed. I don't know what to think either. We'd be idiots to ignore all these facts. Get this to the police.
Please be careful.
I reckon it's too obvious that it's her. That's what it's got me thinking.
Damon, Stefan, Elijah tells me you seek an audience.
I didn't come here to eat, Klaus.
Or I can reach down your throats and pull out your insides.
Thank you, love.
Thank you, love.
What's your appetite?
Thought we agreed that we would leave the grumpy Stefan at home.
4 of us dining together. Such a treat.
I figured the more, the merrier.
You and Rebecca still daggered because you were afraid to face her.
Already come clean to Elijah.
That is interesting.
Might want to dial down the judgment till dessert. I'm just saying we have a long evening ahead of us.
They have a lot of comparisons, actually, don't they? He killed his dad, he killed his dad, he killed his mum. He didn't kill his dad, though. His mum. Well, that is interesting. They both killed the parents.
So, does Alaric really think that Dr. Fell did it?
He doesn't know what to think. He deserves to be happy. But yeah, she looks guilty.
My mom's in there sitting with my dad. Is there any chance that Tyler did it?
No, I don't think Tyler did it.
Yeah, I'm gonna force him to feed.
He doesn't want to. It's his choice.
No, all I want to do is save his life.
Of course you do. He's your dad.
What was the hardest part for you?
Realizing all the things that he wouldn't be there for. You just need your dad for, you know?
Hey.
Oh, check that. I'm literally stuck, right? I don't know who has done these killings. I kind of feel like, well, I still think it's the doctor, me. Like, I know that all signs are pointing towards her, but I feel like she's just a sketchy person in general, and that's not, like, even without all the signs, I think she's, whatever she's in this show for, yeah, it's not to be a doctor. She's here, she's got a hidden agenda. But then I was throwing it out as it might be Tyler. But imagine if it was Mark, that'd be crazy. But if you was in Caroline's position, right, it's emotional, because if you knew your parent was about to die, yeah, the next 24 hours, what would you do? Literally, you'd have to sit there with them, tell them how much you love them, tell them how much they mean to you. You know, forgive everything that's ever happened to you, because you've only got 2 parents, haven't you? I really, like Elena said though, it's not her choice to transition him over. We've seen that. People hate it, especially in the comments. Especially in the comments when I said that Damon was alright giving Elena his blood. Fucking that didn't go down well at all.
Where is the lovely Elena tonight?
That's Damon. One more word about Elena. This dinner is over.
Hey, you know what? Probably best just to keep Elena in the do not discuss pile.
Well, given their shared affection for both Elena and Katerina, learn about the originator of the Petrova line.
It was a girl named Tatia. Every boy of age desired to be her suitor, and none loved her more than me, Klaus.
You both love the same girl.
Klaus and I would later learn that it was Tatia's blood that we consumed in the wine on the night where our mother performed a spell. Harsh words were traded. We even came to blows, didn't we?
Family above all.
That's a true statement, mate. Family above all. I love that. That is literally right. Damon and Stefan, family above all, but they don't say that to each other. They never do. They always acknowledge they hate each other, but deep down, they are family above all. They're all in with each other.
You're not trying.
The spirits are angry with me.
All those dreams for a reason. You won't open yourself up to it. I had no memories of you.
You never came back for me.
You can help me.
I'm waiting for the candles to fire up. There you go.
It almost worked.
Oh, thought it was going to happen then. Oh. Oh, what a tease.
Klaus gets his coffin back. In exchange, leave Mystic Falls forever.
Deal sounds fair, brother.
That is a fair deal.
I will never leave her behind. How long before one of you turns her into a vampire? The worst thing for Elena Gilbert, 2 of you.
I'm gonna get some air.
I personally think, yeah, he's speaking a tiny bit of facts there. If it's about protection, the best place for Elena to be protected is around Klaus. he is the person that needs her the most. He's not going to protect her out of love. He's going to protect her out of his own interests. And literally, he's the person that can save her, protect her.
All this talk has made me thirsty.
This has to bring up a lot for you. None of us should have to live this way.
That's weird.
Electricity must be out.
I think I have some candles over there.
That is blood all over. Whoever that is badly hurt. This is where we'll find out, is it not? He's going to have his ring on him. If he's dead, he's been killed off a human. If he's dead back alive, he's been killed off a supernatural. This is where it will tell us if it is a doctor. Well, obviously I'm saying it's not dead, so it's fucking ruled out the doctor then. Might be Tyler though.
No, you didn't leave and he's lost too much blood.
There's a lot of blood, Matt.
I know, Elena.
Wait, Matt, hang up. If he dies a supernatural death, then he'll come back to life. I'm a doppelganger.
No, this is messed up.
It's messed up.
He's lying, Matt.
Agreed to this evening, Klaus, is to drive a wedge between me and my brother.
It's time for you to put something on the table.
I offer Elena's future happiness and to fall in love with a human. Maybe that nice football player. Live a long and fruitful life and pop out a perfect family.
Never run out of hybrids, right, Klaus?
I'll ensure her safety for the rest of her natural life. You
I
know
said that
it's what's
before.
best for her. Do we have a deal?
You do. Nice try, Klaus.
What are you doing?
Gotta let it play out.
Bring me my coffin before I burn him alive. Go with him, brother.
Your first day regionals.
I was afraid to join the squad.
Oh, he's going.
How you feeling? I know that you think you made your choice. You are strong enough to handle being a vampire.
People aren't supposed to cheat death. That's just what I believe.
How can you hate who I am so much?
Love you. You're strong, beautiful. You're good. Exactly who your mother and I hoped you'd grow up to be.
Please don't leave me.
Parents aren't supposed to outlive their children.
Oh, that is a statement and a half.
This is what it means to be human.
You really have given up, haven't you, huh? Haven't you left?
Well, where are your manners, brother?
See, I've learned not to trust your. We're doing this on my terms now.
Long
time, brother.
Pinto.
Oh, they're all back.
This is for our mother.
You're free to go. This is family business.
Fucking hell, mate. This is family business. I love that.
He's still out.
I can't lose any more family.
Daggering him was a smart move.
Wow. Actual acknowledgement of a job well done. Going soft, Stefan. You don't get to thank me until I pay you back for all those times you saved me.
Oh, he's put the phone down, Elena.
I love her, Damon.
Yes, Stefan.
So do I.
That was obvious though, your one.
I looked into it, Elena. Meredith Fell was called into surgery 6 hours ago. The attack on Alaric makes this the third member of the Founders Council, and...
Man, he's going through a rough time, Alaric, isn't he? He's died twice now in the
Big
last
Witch
two
and Little
episodes.
Witch got that coffin open.
They can't get in, can they, either?
Not gonna do us any good. Whatever's in it's gone.
Place we could all call home. Place we could all be a family.
You're staying behind.
We're leaving you, Nick. Kill that doppelganger wench, and you will be alone, always and forever.
I will hunt all of you down.
And then you'll become everything you hate.
Our father.
I'm the hybrid! I can't be killed!
You will when we have that coffin.
Oh, it's a man? Fuck.
Look at me.
Very intense.
You're here to kill me.
Klaus, you are my son, and I am here to forgive you. I want us to be a family again.
Mate, how fascinating is that? How good is Klaus's acting, mate? When he has to turn it on, he turns it on big time, doesn't he? Especially when he shouts and cries, he's really good. That's fascinating. That's going to wrap up today's episode. I did say at the start in the introduction, mate, I wanted to see all of them together. Klaus, Elijah, and Rebecca. Boom, mate. We've got Klaus, Elijah, Rebecca, Cole, some other geezer, I can't remember his name, and the mum, all being reunited. That's mad. The only person that's left is Michael, but he is dead and gone. Unless for somehow he comes back, but pretty sure he can't, because he's definitely been stabbed from the White Oak dagger. And I wonder how his mum's going to react when she finds out Klaus has done that, because he literally done it in like one episode back. And how has she come back alive? Like, I didn't know witches can die and then come back, so that's interesting. Obviously, he's had a hidden for so long, especially with everybody else as well. And he's always had, he said that he's had the intention. Has he always had the intentions of opening it up or destroying it? I'm not sure. He said like once he's done something with that coffin, then he was planning to undagger everyone. So I am really interested. And mothers forgive a kid. Obviously, that's what all parents do. They literally forgive everything. You can have one asshole kid, right, that literally, he just runs terror on everyone, and you always forgive them. Forgive you. That's literally what parents do. I'm well interested, because obviously all them siblings there, they was going against Clowns at the end, weren't they? They all said they're going to leave him, go after him, going to kill Elena, and he's just literally going to ruin his life. But he put a good plan up to Stefan as well. He was like, mate, I'll protect Elena. I'll make sure that she happily marries and has a family, and she'll live in peace. You guys live in peace, and I can continue my, say, hybrid bloodline, so to speak, as they move forward. But literally, who is going around killing everyone? Because it's not Klaus, it's not Elijah, it's not Rebecca, it's not all them in that part there. It's not the doctor. Apparently, she's got an alibi being in the surgery. Bill's dead. He was attacked. Obviously, the medical examiner was attacked last episode. We got Alaric. He is attacked now. He said he couldn't remember who it was. All arrows are pointing to Tyler, to be honest. That's the only supernatural that we can tell. But we cannot tell yet if it was a supernatural that attacked Alaric, because Elena finished the job, didn't she, to ensure that he come back. But that is how we would have found out if it was a supernatural entity that had done it. So it's very interesting, to be honest. I'm really enjoying it, especially now all the originals are back. Where do they go from here? What's the next step from them? Do they just leave Damon and Elena and, well, he might not leave Elena, but do they just leave Damon and Stefan now? Obviously, his family's all out in the open. I want Rebecca to be in it, to be honest. I really enjoyed her character. I feel like she's got a lot of layers as a school person, like a person that can actually go to school and have a storyline with the pupils there. Obviously, Elijah looks a bit older, like a more businessman type. But I think that Rebecca could have a good relationship with Caroline, to be honest, or Elena. But I do think Caroline and her might rub off really well, but I could be totally wrong. Bonnie's mum, she did get some powers back, obviously, because they'd done a spell that was binding. Both of them together worked together. But I'm guessing we're heavily going to focus on now the person going around killing the members of the council. And I literally have no idea who it would be. I'm trying to guess. I can only guess Tyler right now, but we have no idea. If he's going around attacking members of the council, then, I mean, he's going to end up with his mum at the end. So then that would make no sense, would it? So that is literally fascinating. Can't wait for the next episode. I'm going to jump in. I'm hopefully going to watch 2 more today. So what an exciting day it is for me. If you did enjoy it, please smash the like on the button. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for clicking on my video. I really do appreciate it. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.